Welcome to our Wellness Wednesday Health Show. I'm your host, Dr. Kala Hewlett from the Back Pain and Joint Center of Texas, where we offer non-surgical solutions for your advanced back and joint conditions. And today I'm very excited to be on site because this is something that you may have heard about, because over the last 2 years, more and more of these type of places are opening up because of the need. So today I'm at New Leaf Spa talking about IV therapy, also known as drip therapy. So Amber, welcome to our show today.
Hi, it's wonderful to be here.
Amber, what is IV therapy?
So it's a better way for you to take in your vitamins. It's more intravenously as opposed to your normal gummies or your little, what they like to call horse pills. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to take those in the morning. This is a better way to bypass the stomach and get everything right then and there. It takes about 30 minutes and it just makes you feel absolutely delightful afterwards. It goes from weight loss coverage to, after a hardcore workout to even just if you can't get the vitamins that you need and absorb them, it's a great alternative.
Perfect. So what would be the big difference between someone who takes, we'll say a vitamin, oral supplement every day versus the IV? How does that work?
So with IV, it goes through your veins and it goes straight to the sources it needs to go to. Whereas when you take your supplement in the morning, your multivitamin, it breaks down, it goes through the acids, it goes through the gut, and you just don't absorb as much. And there are people that can't absorb certain vitamins and minerals, and this is the best alternative, especially for those going through gastric bypass or those that just have the inability to break certain minerals down.
Okay. I learned that years back from one of my nutrition professors, where he talked about supplements, and he said most supplements you get from, we'll say, the big box stores, whether it be GNC, Target, Walmart, Sam's, Costco, etc. He said most of those you'll absorb maybe 20% if you're lucky, 20% if you're lucky, because by the time it gets through your mouth, as you mentioned, it has a series of different organs it has to go through to actually get absorbed. And we look at the bioavailability and the quality. He even said good quality supplements you may absorb 75, 80%, but it's never 100%. So by going straight into the veins, you bypass the digestive system, and your body can utilize it faster and better.
Yeah, and it doesn't hang out like a lot of those types of vitamins that are over the counter. They have coating, and your body doesn't know what to do with it, so it hangs out in your gut for a long amount of time. And you don't want that. With IV therapy, there is no gastro, there is no it just goes straight to the source and it replenishes equally.
I think that's one of the reasons we're seeing more of these pop up. There's mobile IV units. There's ones I know even down in the Woodlands that have popped up. I have a friend who practices out of state, and he just is opening one down the street from his practice just because he sees the benefit for it for his patients. Now, we're still in the middle of cold and flu season, right? Yeah. It's middle of February right now, 2022. If somebody feels like they're come in contact with a bacteria or a virus, is this something that can help support their immune system?
Absolutely. It introduces high amounts of vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, everything to help you get over not just defend the body, but also let's say you had it and your body just isn't snapping back. This is a great way to build up those antibodies and get your body back to where it used to be.
Okay, great. So both, if you feel like you might be coming down with something, this is a great support for your immune system. Then if you have had something, bacteria or virus or something recently, and you're I almost call it the aftermath.
Oh yeah.
The hangover effect or the second wave, where your body's just having a hard time recovering. This can help provide support as well post-infection.
Absolutely.
Okay, very, very cool. I know this is getting popular amongst athletes. Is this something that can benefit those that either they're doing high-intensity workouts or marathons or tries?
It's a great alternative because you think drinking a bunch of Gatorade and getting your electrolytes, doing your little bottle and everything, it's just not enough. And this is a great way to get you back at peak performance without having to worry about drinking liters and gallons of water.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know some of these events, they'll actually have IV stations.
Especially for long haul runners, like people that do Ironman. They're everywhere. It's wonderful.
Okay, very, very good. And we're still in the season. There's a lot of 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons, I just spoke to someone who did a ultra marathon, a 50K, I believe, this past weekend. So now what if it's been a couple days? Do they have to do it the same day that they exercised or had the event? Or if it's been a couple days and they're still feeling a little sluggish, can they come in and...
Absolutely. You can come in whenever you want. If you're feeling down, like, just give us a call and you can come right in. It doesn't have to be immediately afterwards, but it can be a couple of days to replenish.
Okay, very, very good. Now, I also know I'll talk to people who, due to some existing health condition or treatments they're undergoing, they're on a limited diet and their body's not getting the vitamins and nutrients they need for one reason or another because of an existing condition or a very regimented diet that their doctors put them on. Is this a way to help supplement and allow their body to get some of the nutrients it needs?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Diets that can, like, even like, gastric bypass or like keto, for example, you have to take all these pills and they have these little packets and everything. You have to do it every single morning. Why have to do that every morning when you can do it like once a week? Like one IV, either 500 milliliters to 1,000, and that gives you everything you need, so you don't have to sit there and supplement all the time.
Okay, very, very cool. Now, I know on here there's a handful of other ones, but I think these are the big ones. There's even one called the Executive. It talks about mental clarity, Fountain of Youth, just to help your body be able to...
Glutathione, yeah.
Yep, with whether it's the vibrancy of the skin or nails and so forth. So lots of great things that IV therapy can help with. Now, where are we located right now? So if people want to connect with you.
So Newly Spawn Laser is located inside Family First Urgent Care, and Family First Urgent Care is located in the Transmed building. It's this big white building across from a veterinary clinic and between an HEB and a Kroger. I can't give you the exact address because I always forget.
We'll put a link, but it's 2510 South Loop 336 West. If you've been to our clinic or know where it's at, they're on the first floor of the building we're in. They're on the first floor of the building we're in.
It's like right when you turn left, like right there, and you turn left.
We'll put a link and then make it easy to find. Oh, now last question, because I know people are going to ask me this. How much does it cost?
So typically, IV therapy can range from $120 all the way to $220. But for the first 10 people to watch, you're going to get an IV drip for $100.
Okay, very, very cool. Well, thank you for doing that for those of our audience that is watching. When you guys call in, just make sure you mentioned that you saw the Wellness Wednesday show with Dr. Hewlett. That way they can honor that for you guys. Very, very cool. Well, thank you for your time today. I know you're very busy. As always, wish you guys the absolute best in health and wellness, and we'll see y'all next week.